Hey, you're literally leaning on the window. So if the lighting's bad, I really don't know what else to do because you are right on the window. Okay, hi, while I got you, subscribe. No, like seriously, subscribe. You won't regret it, I promise. I'm a fun time, at times. Just subscribe. Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Oh, put my hand down on a pin. It's a great start, Nick. Also, I do apologise if you can hear the road, because the road's right there. This is great, Nick. Quality content. Okay. Oh, I'm a mess. So, basically, you know the makeup look that Patrick Tar did on Gigi Hadid? I think it was for the CMAs? Might be wrong, but this look. Actually, I keep bringing the laptop to show you the photos. I'll just put it here, then you can see it properly. So I thought, you know, it's a pretty fine look, so we're gonna try it. Let's do this. Okay. Also, we're in the middle of a heat wave right now here in the UK. I'm boiling, to say the least. Also, my TV's on in the background. Sorry if that's distracting. Okay, start with the base. We're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I really love this primer. Oh my god, I'm sweating. It is hot. You wouldn't think that yesterday it was like pouring down with rain, and now today it's like it's hard to breathe indoors. Do you know what I mean? We're also gonna go in with another primer because, you know, it's Gigi Hadid. We need to be looking perfect. Well, as perfect as we can. I need to stop saying that in every single video. I put myself down all the time when it comes to trying to do these celebrity looks, when I'm no Hadid sister, but we are going to put some lip balm on. We are going to put some foundation on, you know, standard. We're going to use the Fit Me a Maybelline New York foundation in the shade. I'm just going to show you the shade because is it pronounced 112 or 112? And also the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation in 11NN. Okay, I'm going to use a brush to blend. Now I'm going to use this big floofy brush to just make sure it's all blended out. My face and my neck are two completely different colours because I fake tan. I did do my face, but obviously it comes off your face a lot quicker, doesn't it? Okay, concealer time. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral. Really running low on this, which makes me very sad. But we're going to do inner corners, up here. Cover up any blemishes we have. A little bit on the forehead, down the nose, on the chin. All the blemishes we have around the outside of the face. I'm going to use the Bare Minerals concealer, like that. Just because it matches my skin tone just a little bit better. Just going to put some under the eye in that little gap. Okay, and we're going to use our brush to blend it out. Okay, now that that's blended, does the road want to be any louder? Thank you. Literally, as I said that, it just cleared. My blemishes don't want to cover, but we're just going to embrace them. Now we're going to set the face. We're going to take the RCMA No Colour Powder. Right, we're going to make sure there's no creasing under the eyes and over the eyes. I'm going to take this little powder puff thing. It's a bit dirty. I'm going to just squeeze it. We're going to press it under the eyes. And we're also going to press it in the rest of the T-zone. She looks absolutely flawless, doesn't she? Bit unfair, but you know. Okay, now for the rest of the face, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just set the outer side with it. Okay, now that we're set in place, we're going to do a bit of contour. I like to use an eyeshadow. I'm going to contour my nose first, so I take my contour shade and I just contour my nose. Looks quite intense. We're just going to blend it out a little bit. It does look very intense when I've just set my face and then put some nose contour on, but obviously once we've done the full shebang, it's not really that bad. I'm gonna take, oh my days, I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna contour under the jawline. I wouldn't normally contour my cheekbones. I find it looks a bit muddy on me, but because it's obviously I'm recreating a model's look, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna keep it like a little bit higher than my actual cheekbone. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're gonna bronze because she looks very bronzy. Try to see if I can zoom. Oh, I can. Oh, that was too much. Gonna take my bronzer. I've got the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and we're gonna, usually I'd keep my bronzer back here, but obviously she's a lot more sculpted than I am, just in general. So it doesn't really matter about lifting the face on her, does it? So we're gonna bring it down here, just like she has. Make sure we have a nice bronzed forehead too. Put a little bit on the end of the nose. I'm just all over it really. Now we're gonna grab our sponge. Got my sponge. Gonna take the powder and go down the sides of the nose just to help with the contouring, and down the centre of the nose as well. Now we're gonna do a little bit of blush. She doesn't look like she's wearing much blush, but her cheeks look kind of peachy. I'm gonna use the Life's a Peach blush by L'Oreal, and we're gonna keep it down here where we put the bronzer. It's coming up a lot more intense on camera than it actually is in real life. We are just gonna take it up here a little bit because it looks kind of peachy up here. Gonna go in with a little bit of highlight because she looks glowy, but I don't want to go too intense because the eyes are intense. Wait for the cars to go by. Yep, don't mind me. You do your thing, boo. Bye-bye. Have a safe trip. No, really, I mean it. There's a guy on a bike. Good luck. It's a very glowy, bronzy look. So we're gonna take the gold color, load up the brush just slightly. I can't see where her glow is on her cheeks, but I can see it in the center. So I'm just gonna keep it up here. Just so we have some sort of like lift. Do you know what I mean? Okay, now we're gonna dip into it once and go over the chin because she's got a very glowy chin. It's over the eyebrow. But we're gonna keep it, we're not gonna keep it concentrated, we're just gonna blow it out a little bit. We'll come back in with some more highlighter later on to do the T-zone, but right now we've got this business going on. We're gonna do eyebrows. So, she doesn't look like she fills in her eyebrows too much. They look well groomed, they're just not that filled in. So, obviously, she's blonde with light eyebrows. I'm brunette with very dark eyebrows. Obviously, I can't really replicate her eyebrows too well. We'll let that set for a second, and then we'll fill them in. So while we're doing that, let's start with the eyes. We're gonna, now I need to zoom in the picture. Oh my god, that was a bit much, I'm sorry. Oh Gigi, I'm all up in your hairline. Bit intense, but it's alright. She hasn't got much going on because obviously we've got the gold. What we are gonna do, we're gonna go back into this Tarte and Bloom palette, the one that I used for my nose contour. We're gonna take a fluffy brush and we're gonna go into the same color we used for the nose contour, but then also the color underneath it. So it's like a cool tone brown and a warm tone brown. And we're gonna keep this in the crease, but like, I'm gonna do it just a little bit above the crease. We're gonna come right in here. We're not gonna go right down there. We're gonna come into here and up through the eyebrows and wing it out slightly. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just the warm brown. Well, should I use a different brush? I shall. Just take another brush, go into the warm one. I'm just gonna put it on the outer 2/3, I think, because obviously the gold does the inner third. So I want to fill the rest up with some shade. What's my dog barking at? Absolutely nothing. There's no one on the drive. We're also going to take, this one's kind of like an angled brush. I'm going to take the top angle a bit. I'm going to do it on the outer 2/3 of the lower lash line. Very close to the lash line though. Now, for the fun part. Actually, before we do the gold, let's fill in the eyebrows because I don't know how far this gold's going to go and I don't want to ruin the gold then with filling in my eyebrows. So I'm going to use the Max Factor Brow Shaper in the shade Deep Brown. She keeps it very light in the front, but you can see that they're filled in. Oh my god, with the amount of powder I've put on my face right now, this is like stiff on my face. Okay, I tried to fill these in as light as I possibly could. Didn't go my way. And now they're darker than they've ever been. Now we can do the fun part. I'm gonna go into this Dior palette. We're gonna first try this on a brush. We might end up using our fingers though because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush first because it goes quite far, doesn't it? So I'm gonna take this middle gold color and just start placing it down, I guess, on the inner third. It's not really as intense as I want it to be, obviously. But that could just be the brush. Let's try it with our fingers, shall we? Actually, we have this brush. Let's try it on that for a second. Okay. Now that's intense. Still not as intense as we want it, but you know, it's something. Needs a bit more oomph though, doesn't it? Because it's just at the moment, it just looks very yellow. Got quite a few different highlight palettes here that we can try. Okay, first of all, I have this Ofra Rodeo Drive one. Remember that? The OG. I'm just going to take it on my finger and see if we can brighten this up a bit. Okay, yeah, that worked. Right, let's rub off this bake for a second because it's been there for a while and I'm a bit concerned. Whilst we've done that, we might as well highlight the face. I'm going to go back into that Dior palette if I can find it. I found it. I'm going to take this really mini brush and we're going to take a mixture of the gold one, well, the bronzy one, the white one. Just do like a little dot on the nose. Nice. I'm going to do a line up here. We're going to take this brush, kind of diffuse this top one because it's kind of blown out at the top of hers. I'm going to buff out this end one as well, just so it's not so intense. We're going to pop a little bit. Not that I need it because I am sweating. We'll use a little bit of this white one. Just so it's not like, you know, gold, like it's not shimmery and then nothing. Do you know what I mean? Okay, we'll put some eyeliner on and then we can see what else we can do to this inner corner to make it more intense. First I need to locate my eyeliner. One moment. Okay, I found it. This part's intimidating, but we've got it. We got it. Okay, one wing done. I forgot to mention she goes all the way on the inner corner. Did that just make sense or? Okay. Also, I've got it on my under eyes. Fuming. But we will clean it up eventually. Now I just got to try and do the next eye. Oh, that's a bit much. Now I just got to try and do the next eye to match that. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, I know I said I'd see you in 2 seconds, but there's a woman out there just doing her laps. It's driving my dogs insane. Anyways, now I will see you in 2 seconds. Okay, eyeliner's done, I say, and then I'll probably go back to it about 6 times. But I'm just going to use a spoolie to get rid of this eyeliner from under the eye. Also, this eyeliner, it's the Rimmel London Glam Eyes eyeliner. I cannot rave about it enough. The amount of compliments I've got on how my eyeliner looks when I use this. And I know it's the eyeliner's doing because I'm not very good at eyeliner, but the tip on this is like insane. Now the inner corners. They're not giving the most like I need them to. So we're gonna have to try something else. Okay, I have this palette. I'm not worried about how gold it is because it's already gold. I just need to be more like in your face. Do you know what I mean? What I am gonna do, take a flat shader brush. There's this color in this Primark eyeshadow highlighter palette. It's white, but it's got like gold flecks in it. So I'm gonna use that, but first I'm gonna spray the brush. I'm going to use this Sunset Bean Coconut Water from Primark. Ooh, now it's bright. Now it's bright and I'm liking it. Okay, that did it. That did it. Whilst we're waiting for it to dry, let's do our mascara. Oh wait, no, let's do inner corner. She's got a very white inner corner. I'm going to go into this white one. Really load up the brush. And just place it on the inner corner. Kind of take it up into the top and then a little bit underneath. Okay, now we're gonna curl the eyelashes. I don't have false eyelashes, but it doesn't look like her eyelashes are actually that extreme, so we might get away with no eyelashes today. Falsies, I mean. I have eyelashes, I promise. Now time for mascara. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational and really load these bad boys up. Looks like she has something in her waterline, so I'm going to use an eyeliner. I haven't decided which colour yet. I've got a black one, a grey one and a brown one. I think I'm going to go grey because it doesn't look too intense. We're going to use our sponge to pull down the eye. Okay. Now that the eyes are done, I think it's lips time. We could be here all day trying to figure out this lip combo. I have a dark brown lip liner that I'm going to use first. We're overlining, by the way, because I don't have lips that intense. Okay, now we're done with that part. They look intense. I also filled in a little bit with the pencil as well, like just so it's not so one-liney. I now have this NYX pencil in the shade Natural. It's kind of a bit of a more pinky brown. And I'm just gonna fill in as well. I have this one from Jeffree Star. It's the shade Mannequin. It's a little bit more pink than we want. I have this nude colour. I think it's from Clothes Accessories. Shows how old it is because I haven't been in Clothes Accessories for years. Is it even still a thing? Is Clothes Accessories still up and going? Okay, I give up on the lips, on the lip colour, because I just can't match it. So we've ended up here. I ended up using the brown lip liner and this here. Now we're going to go over with a little bit of gloss. So we're just going to use a clear one, and this is the Barry M That Swell lip gloss, and it plumps your lips up big. And I feel like a gloss just makes everything look better, doesn't it? But I have to say, if you're someone that doesn't like the tingly, burning feeling when it comes to lip plumpers, stay far away from this one. Okay, now we just need to set the face. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Slick. Fun fact, I thought this was the all-nighter when I picked it up, but it turns out it wasn't. It's the Slick, but I'm not mad about it. Oh, I love it so much. I love sprays like this because they're finely, it's like a fine mist. Okay, that's the finished makeup look, I guess. I mean, you know, I like it. It might not be similar, but it's inspired, so shushed. Mind your business. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world for obvious reasons. Like, let's hang out all the time. Yeah, same time next week. Awesome. Actually, 2 times, because, you know, I upload twice a week, if you didn't know. Just a heads up. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Bye.